in the UK. Hi, my name is Angelique, and this is Live Talk with Elijah Brown. And my case study today is about the issue of, Nigeria and our issue with the Hi Frank from Italy. Hi everyone in Italy. How are you all doing? Sister Shola Adewoju, thank you for joining in. I appreciate you. The case study of what's happening in Nigeria, the recession, and the Asian Pakistan, I think, Gary that's been imported into Nigeria and is on sale at the moment, and why people went bazooka on it, why people were unhappy that such a thing has been in Nigeria. Unfortunately, if I give a number to ring in, I haven't got WhatsApp on that number, so it will be only people who would like to ring direct in a few minutes. Those are the people that will be able to join in today's show. That's if I can even remember the number. But let's just go on with today's topic. I'd love to hear your view concerning the issue. The reason why I've come with this topic is I bumped across, I think myself and my friends, we've talked about products in Nigeria, the recession all over the world, and how we can improve Nigeria as a whole, and what's really happening. How is the recession biting on each and every one of us abroadians and people in Nigeria? We've also had a case study of why we are not doing anything in Nigeria. We fold our hands and expect our government to do everything for us. We had a case study with myself and some of my friends, and we also had a case study of buying pounded yam. I'll show you some samples in a minute. We buy pounded yam, we buy semolina, we buy other things abroad, and why is it a big deal for it to be sold in Nigeria? Thank you, sister. Is it Rabiat, for joining in? I can see you, if I'm not mistaken your name. Thanks for joining in. Before I go into the Gary issue, I'd like for us to talk about what's happening at large in Nigeria, and this is just my point of view. I might be wrong. This is just me being just me. What I notice in Nigeria is we leave everything to our government, our system, to do everything for us. I'm not, like I said to my friend, I'm not seeing people who cultivate anything anymore. Everybody, thank you, Sister Rabia, that's it. Everybody wants to have that white collar job. Nobody wants to work. Even the people back home in the villages, I mean in the rural area, nobody's farming anymore. The people that are farming are only farming for their mouth. Because if you come here, you will see fair trade things that are being sold in the UK. But in Nigeria, what I tend to see is the people that farm mostly are northerners and people from Middle Belt. Mostly the southerners, a lot of people have stopped farming, and which has reduced the amount. Good evening, Sister Adejoke. The amount of things that are being produced. And we in the UK, we go as far as we buy anything. You can go walk into an Asian store. You will buy semolina. You will buy pounded yam. You will buy yam flour, which is the amala. You will even buy panla. You will buy all these things. Why? These people have money to buy these things and produce these things. So now bringing it to Nigeria now has become a big deal, and people are shouting. And I'm thinking, why are they shouting, for God's sake? Because they're not doing anything. Sister Auntie Modupe, thank you for joining in. I can see you. We are not producing anything. We are big women and big men and big children, even because you see a 16, 18, 20-year-old Nigerian young man, young woman who is already a big man or a big woman without a job, without anything. People are stealing every day. People are doing all sorts of things. Nobody wants to start from the scratch. Everybody wants to be millionaire in a day. And people from the Asian community are working their ass to become millionaires, to become known in the world at large. And you will see Nigerians, even the most poorest Nigerian will go to a party, and all the hard-earned money they have, they will spray it at that party and go home, and maybe leftover food, they'll take it home, and they might starve in the next 1 month. And we are complaining that Asians are bringing in, Sister Yetunde, thanks for joining in. We are complaining that we are bringing in food for us to eat. You will go to Sister Mo, thanks for joining in. We will go to Asian shop, Nigerian supermarket, and I'll buy semolina for £2.99. And Sister Orente, thanks for joining. And I will enter an Asian shop and I'll buy a quarts semolina, like you can see, and I will buy it for maybe £1.99. Can you imagine that? And I will go and want to buy my own thing, which my people don't produce, but because it's been in Nigeria in circulation for years, and I'll maybe buy semolina for maybe £4.99. Please tell me, is it not the same toilet that I'm going to? Our people travel to India, they travel to Pakistan, they travel to Bangladesh every day. Our men, our women that travel abroad to Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, they go there. Some of them work their asses off. They work in the farm, plantation, and what have we. And they teach them these things. They do all these things there, and they will resell it. But unfortunately, the way we are all big men, and Timodupe, thank you. The way we are all big men, unfortunately, nobody wants to do it. But people are comfortable to go outside and do it. If, for instance, I bring a company in Nigeria now, and it's a nursing home, for instance, you know, if I employ someone to work there, it'll be like a big deal. They won't be able to use gloves and wipe the bums of elderly people in the nursing home. But when we come here to the UK, to Germany, Canada, Italy, and what have we are very comfortable to wipe people's asses, backside, bottom, whatever you call it. So the question now is, why are we shouting? This also is pounded yam supreme from Pakistan. I'm sorry for screaming. From Pakistan, it's what? Have a look. It's £2.99, and I'll tell you the kilo in a minute. This is like a 1.5 kilo, if I'm not wrong, at this size. Right, yeah. It's 1.5 kilo, if you can see it. It's £2.99. And I will go into a Nigerian store and I will buy it for £3.99 or £4. And it's the same pounded yam. Mashed potato mixed with farina. It's the same thing I'm buying. So what's the big deal, please? Because the Pakistans, they have these things, they cook it differently compared to how we cook it. They harvest cassava. They do what they do with it differently compared to how we do it. So I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying, what is this big deal? I need someone out there, you guys, you, my lovers, to tell me what's this big deal we all go bonkers about on social media, shouting about. A lot of us live in places. I live in Scotland. We live in places where you will walk miles. You will get a bus before you can see African things to buy. Thank you, sister. I will just use one word. Amanjeria jeju. Even Jalawa. We sell things in Nigeria. Afe Jolowolo Songogon. Afe Jeria jeju. That is, I'm not saying Oda, Shubon, people who don't mind, who wants to do these things, we are running away from, and we don't want to do it. Let them do it. Because we want to be millionaires. We want to be thousandaires in less than a year. But the Pakistan people, they save up money. They save up money, they cultivate. You will see them as big men. When you go to their houses, you'll be shocked. You will see them with massive houses. Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, big houses. When you see where they work, when you see them where they work, you will be shocked. The big man in the house doing like a big man, when you see them in plantation, fair trade, where they go and work, you will be shocked. Ninwerofo in dirt, they work their asses off. But we complain. What I notice Nigeria is, I'm not talking about you guys, I'm talking about Nigeria in general, including myself. We like to complain. We are so comfortable to shift blame on people. We love to shift blames on people. We are never wrong. We are always right. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to get their hands dirty. We all want to have our nails done and our eyelashes done. A Pakistan woman will have her eyelashes done when she's done working on a plantation, working her ass off. But we don't want to do any dirty job. We want to do clean job. I was on Facebook the other day. I saw one of a very good brother of mine on Facebook. He said he had a big garden, and when the recession hit in, he harvested tomatoes, red peppers. He harvested a lot of things, and people were gobsmacked. They were like, "Oh my God, where did you get all this from?" He said, "From my plantation." People said they were coming. They were all making jest. All comments were flying in right, center, and middle. But what he said to them is, I will do it again next year. This food my family should eat it in the next 8 months. This is my harvest. This is my hard work. And he said, I did this when I saw the recession, wanted to kill my family. The recession hit very hard. And people were saying, oh, I will try it. Oh, the work is hard. And funny enough, when I went in, when I made a comment on his post, he said, I work. That means he goes to work, he still comes back, and himself, his wife, and his children, they still do these things. They still do these things. So I don't know who wants to get. So if nobody wants to get their hands dirty, so please, I'm asking the question now to the public: who is now going to do all these things? Someone's got to do it, because we have families, we have parents, we have extended families. They are going to eat. The Cerelac, the Golden Malt, the this, the that. Is everything from Nigeria? How many things do we produce from Nigeria? We have crude oil, we have palm oil, we have this, we have that. But we've all run away. We've all run away from the job and we've left it. I was also talking to someone and he said, the government did not provide machines to work in the farm. And I laughed. Go to India, you will know that they don't provide them with any machine. It's when they've made their hard-earned money, they gather it to buy machinery to work on those fields. But we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We leave it. Thank you, Sister Gladys. I love you. Thank you for joining in. Sister Annie, thank you. Princess Lola Omochamin, I love you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Sister Princess Lola. She says they are property developer out there. Yes, everybody is a property developer. Everybody is a doctor. Everybody is a nurse. Everybody is an accountant. Nobody is a farmer anymore. Nobody is a carer anymore. Nobody is nobody is doing any dirty job anymore. Thank you, Tantolorun. Thank you for joining in, gorgeous. Thank you. Everybody is a big man. Everybody is a big woman in Nigeria. Then you now tell me that someone in Pakistan, thank you for sharing, Sister Golda Joke Eshe, thank you for joining. Mr. Ofim Dominic, thank you, brother, for joining in. So what you're telling me now is, if I were in Nigeria and nobody's cultivating anything, and someone posts this to Nigeria and they tell me it's 5,000 naira, and I go to the shop where my own produce that's coming out from my country is 15,000. So because I need to be faithful to my community, then I need to buy it for 15,000 naira and leave the same thing as a poverty, as an income earner, that I don't have anything and I'm struggling not to buy it because it's coming from Pakistan. What do Pakistan know about gari? They know a lot, because there's nowhere in the continent that you would not find in Nigeria. So they know a lot about Nkoto Jugari law. And thank you, Sister Gladys, for that comment. Sister Gladys says they won't eat pounded yam with plastic flour. I would rather buy it from Pakistan than to buy it from Chinese. Because ourselves and Pakistan, we eat nearly the same thing in different way. They use semolina as semolina pudding. They use semolina as a sweet. They use it as semolina pudding. I use it to make semolina food. I use it to make semolina pudding. I can use it in two different ways. They use it, they eat it as a sweet. Thank you, Brother Isaac Olubenga, for joining. Sister Jumoke, thank you for joining. They use it as sweet. I use it for two things. I will make my food in it, and I will make my sweet semolina pudding for my children in it. So what are we talking about? I don't know this force. We Nigerians, bless us, we can force and we can shift blames on people. We are very lazy. We can be lazy because we're looking for white collar job. We're looking for, even nobody wants to sell recharge card anymore. Nobody wants to sell recharge card. People who sell recharge card are maybe children that have left, maybe they're about to enter, go get admission into the university. Nobody wants to do anything anymore. Everybody wants to be a big man and a big woman. A 19-year-old, I was asking him the other day, I said, do you want me to send you money so that you can start harvesting a few things? He said, harvesting, we don't harvest anymore. Auntie, because you have spent 18 years in the UK, that's why you don't understand, though. We don't do all those things here. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And when I was growing, at my father's big yard, we planted anything there. We planted anything there. We planted tomatoes, we planted peppers, we planted efo, we shoko, all those things. We planted it at the back garden. I wasn't from a poor family, but we still planted those things. We found it was fun for us to do. We found fun doing it. And those minor things we did, the other day I was looking on Facebook. I saw strawberries in Jos. Can you imagine how expensive strawberries are? Strawberries are expensive in the UK, and they're planting strawberries in Jos. There's a lot. Jos is freezing. It can't snow sometimes. I don't know why they're not cultivating things. I don't know why they've left everything. Nobody wants to get their hands dirty. Nobody wants to do anything. Thank you for joining in. Olumayowa, Sister Ashe, whatever cakes. Thank you for joining in. Sister Fumilayo, thank you. I appreciate you guys for joining in. We don't want to do anything. So I don't know this fuss about gari when I already buy gari in the past 10-15 years in Pakistan shop. I don't know this fuss. I don't know this fuss because I already buy semolina from Pakistan shop for over 18 years. I don't know why we are fussing about this. Sister Oyedino, thank you for joining in always. Sister Gladys, she says, I have farm garden in my house here in Europe. Thank you, sister. My old house, I used to plant things in the window. At the backyard, we will take it out, plant things. Sometimes I can have chili peppers, the long ones. I could take it out and cook with them sometimes. Little tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. I can do little things like that. I'm not even talking about we that are Brodians. I'm just going back home to my people. I'm going back home to my people. What is wrong with us? We are lazy. I'm not insulting anyone. I'm lazy as well. We are lazy. We need to get off our high horses. We are all big men. We are all big women. Nobody wants to start from the scratch. Nobody wants to do anything. Let us get off our high horses. You go to work, you come back, you've got a big garden. Do something in it, please, guys. Do something with it. Some people you go to, you don't. Sometimes you don't have to be hands-on. You know what I mean by hands-on? Doing it yourself. You can get some people. Some people have houses in Lagos, in Ikorodu, in Shagamu, in this, in that. You go home. Don't you? You travel to your hometown. Maybe you go to Benin. Maybe you go to Ekiti, Ondo, all those places. Why not get people, cultivate, do these things? They will help you do these things. You will sell, you will still make profit out of it. The people in the villages, they have money to do internet, but they will tell you they don't have money to start any business. But they have money to buy that data, stay on internet and insult people. Why not use this money and invest it in good things? You that can have money in a month, you're spending 20,000 on internet, or even up to 40,000. Why not use that money, start cultivating little things, so that to start with you, so that you won't starve, you won't be hungry. Instead of coming to my inbox and saying hello gorgeous, instead of coming to my inbox and say hello darling, instead of coming to my inbox and now telling me how beautiful I am and how you love me and how you want to marry me, that I should bring you from Nigeria to Europe. Why not let us invest in these things and stop looking for wuru to the answer? This is what I've brought to you guys. Please, if you know you don't want Pakistan to bring Gari to our country, can I just officially just correct it and say, Pakistan know a lot about Gari because our people are in Pakistan, they are in Bangladesh. Our people are there, so they know a lot about Gari. So stay off Facebook. If you have heard my message today, and if it's going to make any sense whatsoever to you, if you know you're going to spend 50,000 on coming to an internet to toast me, someone even toasted me the other day. He didn't know I had another account. He went, the same thing he copied to Angelic Brown account, he copied it into my second account. The same thing. The same thing. Hello, beautiful. Hi. And the Spirit of the Lord has sent me to you, that you are going to be my future wife. I am the managing director of Kiniko. He was just talking shite. And you copied the same message into my other inbox of my other Facebook account. And I just thought to myself, can you imagine? Can you imagine? How God spoke to him, how he saw me, how my name echoed. You know, when he started it, after a month of pestering me, I wanted to start believing. I said, God, you spoke to you. I swear to God. He said God spoke to him. 1 month, 2 months, and he's still saying, I'm waiting for you to answer me because the Lord spoke to me. Then I blocked him inbox. The next thing, my other Facebook, he said, hi, gorgeous. The Lord spoke to me. And he gave that same name, because I didn't use the same name, I used a different name. That one is Elijah something. Then he said, the name God gave him was Elijah that thing. I said, Olorun. Please, instead of you using people's picture and fake accounts to be toasting, I'm not a bread. People are not bread. People are wise now. Instead of you doing that 50,000 you have, please invest it a month. Thank you, God's will for joining me. Oh God. Oh, can you imagine? Sister Lolo Amaka, it's marriage formula. Me, I don't know all these things. Because, you know, when you tell them off, I'm not interested and all that, they'll go back. Do you understand? But this person he is good. I will put the name of the man up later. He is very good. He stayed for months. Oh God, for months. He was cajoling me for months. And I'm thinking, It's a lie. 2 months, he stayed. It was. Then, what even, before I even started sending message, the reason why I blocked him is, by the time I gave him a phone number and he rang me, he said he was formerly in the UK and his mom is also in the UK, and now he needs me to send him an invitation so that he can come back, that something happened. But if I want him to do me traditional wedding, traditional wedding, Jenny, if I want him, if him to do, he will do traditional wedding, then he will just come in and join me. And I said, really? Really? Traditional wedding? Do I tell you, who told you I said I want to marry? To start with. Please, if you can use a month wages of 50,000, 60,000, let's say you don't even have it, you beg in Nigeria to get that money, to pile that money up. Brother Tunji Agbechimi, thank you for joining in. If you have that money because I can imagine how many women he has done that to, that has fallen for that, or that will fall, or that has fallen. If you have that money, please go and use it. Cultivate something so that you don't go hungry. So when someone was talking to me the other day, he said, Angelic, help me. I don't know what to do. My son steals. He's a proper armed robber. And so I spoke to someone, she said, it's the recession. The recession does not make one thief. The recession does not make someone thief. If stealing is a spiritual attack, that's a different thing entirely. But some people, because they have hands, they can't work, that's why they're stealing. That's why they're stealing. Please, there's such a child, if you can orientate them, sit them down. Because what I notice is we Nigerian parents, we know how to shout. We are our child is 19 years, 20 years. Please, let us sit our children down and talk to them, to be nubi, and talk nicely to them. You do know the recession that is happening now. You know, me and your dad, we are struggling. And what we are thinking now is maybe we should start cultivating. When we cultivate, any profit we have, you will have your share. Bribe children. Even in the UK, when a child does something good, you give them something. You give them chocolate. You do this. Thank you for joining in, Prince Ajay. Osane Yolushola, thanks for joining in. Jules, thank you, gorgeous, for joining in. Or is a mister? You're always on point. You make women proud. God bless you. God bless you, sir. Thanks for joining, sir. Or ma. Thank you for the heads up thoughts. It's something to look into. Just scared of our people exploiting, especially when you are not there. Oh, sister, if you are not there, it's a different thing entirely. But at least what I normally say is, if someone dupe me, and at least I have provided job opportunity, sometimes I don't cry, I don't worry, because I know that there's something we call nemesis, whereby a lot of us find favor and help, and I believe is what our parents have done or have done or are doing, that we are gaining from it. So when I go into business, you know, the higher the income, the more likely one can lose. When I go into business, I don't put my mind as in I'm gonna lose. I put my aim. I think the words that come out of my mouth are positive thoughts, positive words. I don't condemn things before I start. The reason why some people fail on their journey is because they are already use their tongue to destroy the thing before they even started. Please, if you are starting anything, believe that it's not going to go in places. Always have that belief that you are going as a winner, and you are going to excel in that thing you are doing. So that's just the thing behind it. So like I was saying, sit that child down. Let that child understand that Bayo, Tolu, Kike, you see the recession that is out at the moment. If we sit down and we cultivate and we start doing these things, little things, when the profit comes in, we will count it together. You will get your share. Let them know. Your children go to university, they come back, they have off days. They can come back and still work. You have a land, a plain land. Some of you are Broadians. You have plain land that has been there for 10 years and it's useless. You don't have money to build anything yet, but it's been there for 10 years. They're not doing anything on it. It's not bringing anything out for you. That 10 years, if you had given it to them and they've started cultivating things on it, you would know how much you'd have gotten out of it. Because all you need to do is just fence it round and get them to do something there. Please, put it at the back of your mind. Gari, Pakistan can do Gari. They are better off China. China will do plastic Gari and plastic pounded yam and plastic semolina. Pakistan will not do plastic. They have big plantations. They have big farms. They produce things. They eat the same food as we do eat. The way what they eat it with, the way they prepare it, might be different from ours. It does not mean they don't know what they don't know what Gari is all about. They do know what it is, because they eat it in a different way than we eat it. We have Pakistanis in Nigeria. We have Chinese in Nigeria, in big companies. So they know these things. So now it's now up to us now to raise our standard. To raise our standard and start working. Work and see what we can do. This year has just started. We're in February now. February is nearly going to an end. We're going into March. Please, let's not just go empty. Let us leave the stealing and the toasting online. It doesn't bring money for you. You know how many data you're going to buy to do the toasting and the stealing, the fraud, the 419 online. That amount of time and the money spent and the time and the effort can be used on something better instead of doing that. And it might even yield fruit. Because I'd rather see a man on Facebook that's got a farm and is hardworking and I'll marry him than someone who comes to my inbox to talk me shit. Please. Women are wise. They are wiser now. Guys, they are wiser. I'd rather marry someone who lives in a village than marry someone who lives in Lagos who is jobless and useless. I'd rather marry someone who works on the plantation. That is from a lady talking. Please, put that at the back of your mind. Thank you very much for joining in. I just wanted to tell you my mind about the Gari, pounded yam and semolina issue, and also to show you that for the past 18 years, I've been eating it. I haven't got any problem with it. Feel free to try it. It's not a death food. It's not the end of the world. Since we are lazy, we can't do anything, and we are all big men and women with nothing in our pockets. That is why it's been like that. Can I give a shout out to the beautiful sister who blessed my son on his birthday? It was massive. Thank you very much. God bless you. And to all my fans, everyone always sharing my posts, joining me all the time, thank you. To the people coming into my inbox to tell me what they want me to talk about, I appreciate you. Without you, there's no me. You guys bring the topic to me, and I try my best to say what I can say in the little language that I understand. Thank you for joining in. This is Live Talk with Elijah Brown. My name is Angelique. I love you all. Bye-bye for now.